well, the guy who always used to come through the Miller Lite commercials at the end was Madden bursting through, right? And then we've got a photograph of those old days of the Miller Lite commercials. I mean, the people on the screen. I mean, there's Madden, Rodney Dangerfield, Boog Powell. You're leaning on Boog, holding a Miller Lite with Bubba right next to you, and you're leaning on Billy Martin, who's sitting next to Mickey Spillane. Give me a story. Roll one out for me here, Dick. What was it like?
So every Christmas we would do, everybody would do their little individual commercials during the year, but around Christmas, we would do a commercial with everybody, 60-second one. Mm-hmm. So we were all in this boardroom sitting, and so each guy had their lines and everything else, and so Deacon Jones would always jag Rodney Dangerfield because we were all the peons, and we had to be there and sit there for the whole duration of setup and everything. Rodney would walk in when he was to say his line. So I think it was Boom Boom Jeffrion. He says, Rodney's like saying something, to the director, and so Boom Boom Jeffrion says, "Come on, Rodney, say your lines." And then, without hesitation, Rodney says, "Hey, Boom Boom, how's your sister Bang Bang?" And I'm sitting there like, this guy must have lines ready to go for everybody because we gave him such a hard time so there was a makeup guy putting powder on Deacon, and he looked like handsome. He slapped the powder puff on Deacon's face, and it's just like white all over. Deacon grabs him and starts grabbing him and moving over to the window. They open the window, we're in a high rise. Throw the makeup guy out the window. I mean, oh my God. There are funnier things than the commercials, actually, and I think it's probably one of the biggest mistakes Miller Lite has made by getting rid. Can you imagine they would have had material
forever.
Of
course.
Exactly.
That's the stuff from behind I mean, my favorite one is being a New Yorker was George Steinbrenner and Billy, after he rehired Billy for like the umpteenth time, and they argued about tastes great, less filling, and he fired him again. I mean, that's one of the best commercials of all time.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Oh, man. It was.
And then, of course, I just, by the way, Dick, you got to come into the studio because I have so many questions for you about your TV career. You were in every television show in the 1970s.
Yeah.
I mean,
yep.
Are you aware? I mean, like, what do you get checks for? Residual? Do you get like residual checks for rich man, poor man still, or you do? You get a Rockford Files residual check still?
Yeah, what the ones that you do early.
Yeah.
It changes. Like, I don't know if you get 100% residual, then it goes to 90, 80, every time it reruns. So I get some for 9 cents, 3 cents in Europe. So believe me, I'm not. I wish I would have been on a series like anybody that's been in it for a number of years. They're really raking it in.
Oh, yeah, 27 episodes of My Two Dads, Dick. I wrote that one down on mine. $6 Million Man, Matlock.
Yep.
You're the famed Tank Mason on Murder, She Wrote in that one episode.
I almost had a series spinoff from McGyver.
Come on.
I had. They had me up there twice.
Huh. Yeah, there you are. We got a picture of you with Richard Dean Anderson. You're holding some sort of plastic bag.
Yeah.
You were making stuff with McGyver. That's what they did.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So fool them all, Rich.
Big time, man. Big time. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.